gotta thank God that I'm living comfortably. Getting checks I don't believe, but she say she with me. Burn some bridges and I let the fire light the way. Kicking my feet up, left the PJs on a PJ. Yeah, I'm a big dog and I walk around with no leash. I got water on me, yeah, everything on Fiji.
Brand new bag, college girls in my raps. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh. Hey, they hate and you can't miss what you never had. Hey, hey. Got the coupe, walker roof is missing. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping. I'm a rockstar, pack up stars. I was 15, with my dog, eh.
It's the Eastern Conference on display featuring the Detroit Pistons. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And guys, the news in this one, Mitchell Robinson out with the injury.
Kevin, he went down that last game, and he's not available tonight. But from the injury report, doesn't look like he's going to miss an extended period.
Just 4 to shoot. Moody. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Steve, in this one, we've got two teams that really like to run their offense in the half court.
I know in the modern game, we like to see pace and space, guys shooting the three-point shot. But if this is your team, you must play to your strength. If it's half court, we'll play half court offense. Beautiful pass. At his size, Cunningham sees the whole floor.
Bounce pass, Simons. Simons on the wing. Screen by Valanciunas. Over Johnson. And that one hits back iron.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
The kick out to Cunningham. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
For Cade, consistently knocking down threes, it'll open up the rest of the court.
Here's Simons. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And here comes one, leading the fast break.
Check out Kobe White dropping a dime to the wide-open man. What a pass.
Curry is inside. Johnson, a wide-open look. No good on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim and make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
David, thanks for that report. Focusing on the defensive end. Greg, we'll see if they can get the stops.
Staying connected to shooters. I think if they can do that, they have a great chance to be successful.
That's going to take great communication out on the perimeter. Expect them to switch quite a bit.
Pass to Moody. It's stolen by Lyles. Here's Iguodala. An easy 2 points on the layup.
That's a great finish by Andre Iguodala. And on the defense, you must get back in transition and defend.
And Smitty, one player who's really improved in a very short amount of time is Anthony Simons.
Kevin, a dynamic guard who plays with a lot of confidence. He is especially lethal on the offensive end. And it's because he is capable of scoring from all three levels. Went to the fadeaway, didn't need to though, probably cost him some points.
Pass to Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
In his bag, Keldon Johnson. Wow.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Simons has got the ball here for the Hawks. They trail by 1. Over in the corner, White. Screened by Valanciunas to the left side wing. It's hauled in by Lyles.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's been a little over a decade, Steve, since the Pistons last made real noise in the playoffs.
They've had a tough run of it lately, but rebuilding periods are never pretty, Kevin. They just need time to get back to contender status.
Well, this Hawks team can run into defensive issues. Don't have many perimeter stoppers, and the interior at times can be overwhelmed.
Lewis attacking, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Detroit with the ball. And for Atlanta, Greg, on-ball defense can be a problem.
The team knows it's their weak spot. Have solid post defenders, great offense, but they'll be limited until they figure it out defensively.
And the Hawks with possession here. Cross on the wing. Over Hart. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. Pass to Tucker. Fires the three. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Smith for three. Back to Griffin. Another shot. Bogdanovich, no luck.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Pass to Okongwu. Outside Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a three. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Pistons trailed by 3. Now here's Birch. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Here's Lewis. Walker a screen. From deep. No good that time. Now the Pistons take it the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
At the elbow, Griffin trying to get something going. Kept alive. Birch. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
And here is Lewis. Here is Ross. It's Robinson, top of the key. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
One of Robinson's specialties, the quick release off the catch.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Outside for Griffin. Smith left side. And stolen by Okongwu. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
Team first. Pistons substitution. Trey Lyles. Calvin Johnson. Dante DiVincenzo.
Now Ross still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Trailing by 5. Bogdanovich inside. Atlanta with the rebound.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Lewis outside. Clock at 6. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Bogdanovich inside. And stolen by Okongwu. Lewis outside. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Pass to Hart. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now here's Lewis. Outside Robinson. There's a good screen. Down low. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Both teams will make substitutions. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Johnson. Inside. Here's Hart. Guarded by Jackson. Here's Birch. And stolen by Okongwu. Tipped away. Pass break Detroit. Here's DiVincenzo. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Lewis with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His first.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Lewis Jr.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bucks ahead. They lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Hawks.
Right now is their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Pass to Cunningham. Johnson outside. And here is Curry. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Curry's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Detroit.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Now here's Curry. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Here's Simons. Just 5 on the clock. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance break, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Now, here's Simons. Pass to Isaac. Back to Simons. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. Detroit with the rebound.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Johnson up top. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Johnson over to help. On the wing, Jackson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Pistons leading. Pass to Johnson. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
There's the power in Johnson's game. Beasting in the lane.
Atlanta calls timeout. Both teams making some changes here. The Hawks trailed by 3. White looking around. Pass to Moody. And the slam by Moody.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Jones now atop the key. Pass to Ross. 6 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game. As a well-known three-point shooter that you were, Steve, what do you think about how that shot dominates the modern game we watch today?
What I love about Kevin, first of all, it gives you spacing. And you're never out of a game because of the three-point shot. You can get right back into it. And also, at the end of a game, you knock down 3 or 4 in a row, the game is over.
Bangs home the trifecta.
When the jumpers are falling for Cade Cunningham, it just adds another dimension to this team's offense.
Pass to Moody. Now here's Ross. Launches a 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And here's Cunningham. 6 points for him. Pulls from the top of the key. And he overshot that one, missing. The Hawks trail it. Here's Moody. Lays it up off the glass. Moody's got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Curry. No good with the layup. Now White. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Moody. And it's off from three-point range. And here are the Pistons now. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Cunningham inside. And stolen by White. Atlanta calls timeout. Teams changing it up here. And the Hawks with possession here. Now here's Lewis. There's the pick. Pass to Moody. And the 3-ball is good. Moody's got 7 points for the quarter. Pistons trailed by 3. DiVincenzo with it. Guarded by Robinson. Here's Hart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Moses Moody.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
That one is no good. And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting the team.
Shot clock at 6. Lewis with it. And it's Iguodala picking him up. A nice shot by Tucker.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Looking to end the run. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. Here's Hart. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Atlanta leading by 5. Robinson left side. Outside for Lewis. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Lyles. And so it's Detroit with the ball. Pass to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Here's Lyles. In the dunk by Lyles.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here's Lewis. Outside Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Now, here is Smith. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Lyles. Over Okongwu. The Pistons keeping it alive, a new 14. Smith on the wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Hart. And it's sent back by Okongwu to the inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Andre Iguodala. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Smith with it. Okongwu covering. Hart. No good that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Outside Robinson. Pass to Tucker. Takes the 3. Robinson misses.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
On the wing, Johnson. Shoots over Tucker. Detroit, no good that time either. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Tucker a screen. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Robinson's got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta.
Developing into a reliable shooter right before our eyes. Robinson can put it in the basket from anywhere.
Now here is Smith. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Hart, no good. Pass to Tucker. A 3-ball. A shot that time, not on target. And so it's Atlanta in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. 9-point game. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Those are the plays you want from Valanciunas on the defensive end. Didn't hesitate to challenge the shot.
Screen by Valanciunas. Ross with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Clock at 4. Here's Isaac. And Griffin sends it back.
I love the defensive intensity from Blake Griffin on that play.
Pistons trailed by 9. Here's Cunningham. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
And he's good on the second. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And As the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
Valanciunas, good.
He usually shoots a high percentage in the paint, and on that play, Valanciunas got it done.
Pass to Iguodala. Here's Cunningham. Rebound, Atlanta.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Valanciunas. That's a 2 from Simons. The rebound by Johnson. Pistons trailed by 10. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. It's Cunningham with the drive.
Nice read by K. Sees an opening before anyone can react.
Simons with the ball. Pass to Valanciunas. From deep. And it's Simons missing.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shot just don't go down.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And here is Ross. Simons on the wing. Pulls up. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Curry. And Moody pulls it down.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Pass to Simons. Here's Valanciunas. 6 points for him. Over Griffin. No good from Valanciunas. Pistons trailed by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Inside. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 5 points in the quarter.
A confident scorer in close. Once Cunningham feels like he has an advantage, he exploits it.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Jones. White down low. And the foul on Khem Birch. That's his first foul.
Team first.
White left side. 6 to shoot. Outside for Robinson. And he's good on the 3-ball. Robinson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Very comfortable shooting out of the corner. Duncan Robinson with no hesitation.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Hawks leading by 9.
The front office for the Pistons coming in from Oklahoma City. Their draft picks overall pretty good, making an immediate impact.
Now here is Robinson. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
If you're the defense, that can't happen. Tucker got ideal positioning inside.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Can't hit from 12. And the Pistons draftees all showing starting caliber metal early on. And, you know, Steve, they're playing now with confidence. I mean, you can see it.
Kevin, they couldn't wait for this season to start. They know this is a team poised to make that jump to contending for the playoffs.
Here's Jones. And no good. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Here's Bogdanovich. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to DiVincenzo. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Couldn't have been more obvious about it. That's just a lack of discipline, not the way you're taught to do it.
Pass to Griffin. Birch. And he goes in for the dunk.
Great look by Blake Griffin. When your format has that ability to pass the basketball, it's a major advantage.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Knocks down the three ball. Robinson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
They double team Griffin. Pass to Grimes. Back to Griffin. Stolen by Tucker. Now Robinson. 10 points for him. Here's White. And Griffin sends it back. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. And White with the stuff.
Wow, the vision of P.J. Tucker made that play possible.
Pass to Griffin. The Pistons working the ball around now. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And the Pistons making a change here.
You know, it's interesting. Blake has increased his shooting range, but that hasn't really carried over to the free throw line.
Pass to Robinson. Front past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
Now Bogdanovich. Back to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Detroit, no good that time either. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Now here's Simons. Pass to Isaac. Johnson with the rebound. Pistons trail by 11. Smith with it. Here's Sumner. He's guarded by Ross. Hart, wide open. He fires. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Hart's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, and no doubt Smith has the vision. When one of his guys has a clean look, he's quick to get the ball to them.
Johnson goes in. Second shot opportunity. Poke loose. Atlanta leading by 8. 58 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Isaac. And here is Moody. 9 points in the game so far. Misses in close. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Down low. 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Simons. Pass to Ross. Here's Simons. There's the triple. Rebound by Sumner. Here's Hart. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. We come back right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So it's the Hawks now. They're leading by 8. Now Simons. Pass to Okongwu. And it's Griffin with the rebound. The Pistons on offense. Curry on the wing. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Moving well off the ball. Steph got some space, and he buried it.
To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Pistons trailed by 6. Now here's Curry. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the layup is good.
With a strong upper body, Keldon Johnson is not thrown off by contact.
Bounce pass, Simon. Ross with it. They set the screen. Pass to Moody. A 3. Detroit with the rebound. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
Back to Cunningham. No good on the shot. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Back to Simons. Outside for Jackson. Ross on the wing. Connects from 3-point range. And the Hawks lead by 7.
When he gets a good look at the basket, Ross has no problem drilling a 3.
11 feet away. The shot is good off the backboard. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Simons. Shoots the three. Another three for Atlanta.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
It's Curry outside. And another three for Detroit.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his second.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Moody's shot is off.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Shoots from the elbow. Misses off the left iron. Atlanta leading by 5. Lewis down low. Jackson has the open look. Outside Robinson. Out to the wing. Here's Tucker. Off target from 3-point range. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. On its way from Curry for 2. Detroit, no good that time either. So it's the Hawks. It's a 5-point game. And here is Lewis. Pass to Okongwu. Lewis outside. There's Jackson with the 3. It's good from long range.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Left side Curry. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Back to Lewis. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Curry. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks leading by 8. Lewis down low. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. The latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Dwayne Casey went over with his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. No good from Valanciunas.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
The three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Pistons. The Hawks leading by 5. Pass to White. And here's Jackson. Lewis on the way. Hawks passing it around. And that one is good.
Terrific play in the paint by Kobe White. Uses his athleticism to find a shot.
On the wing, Iguodala. Curry is inside. And here's Bogdanovich for 3.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's Lewis. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Tucker. That shot off. And Detroit the other way now. Left side Curry. Birch with it. Now Curry. The 10-footer. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Now here's Lewis. Pass to White. Now here's Tucker. They grab their own miss. Here's Jackson. Back to Tucker. White with it. Shoots over Curry. And it's White missing.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Pistons trailed by 7. Outside Curry. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Curry's got 21 in the game.
That's a momentum bucket from Stephen Curry. Big time shot from a big time player.
Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Cunningham right side. Isaac with the steal. Robinson on the wing. Back to Simons. Johnson with some nice D. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 7. Cunningham on the wing. And Cunningham with the slam.
My, oh my. Talk about a guy who lives for these moments.
.109 left in the 4th. Pass to Moody. And here's Valanciunas, covered by Lyons. And here is Moody. Over Hart. And that one swishes right in. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You talk about pressure situation. Stephen Curry lives for these moments.
And that's an intentional foul.
Team 7.
43 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Simons surveying the D. Shoots. No good from Valanciunas.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Lets it go from the wing. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock.
And on defense, Isaac using all of his height and wingspan, and it really creates a situation where the offensive player is uncomfortable.
It's the first that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Here's Cunningham. Good.
Excellent footwork and handles, getting Cunningham right around the defender.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Detroit making a switch here. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
On the wing, Johnson. It's picked off. And so the Hawks take the win. It was up for grabs right until